What made you think, "You've got to be kidding me," when someone sat next to you on an airplane? I was flying from Dallas to Denver last month. Super quick flight, maybe 2 hours. But because I booked last minute, I got stuck in the very last row, middle seat between some lady who smelled like cigarettes and this weird dude. The weird dude looked like he hadn't slept in 3 days. Pale as a ghost, eyes all bloodshot and twitchy. He kept looking around the plane like he was expecting something bad to happen. The second I sat down, he leaned over real close and whispered, "Don't worry, I disarmed it before we took off." I literally froze. My heart started pounding so fast I thought I was gonna pass out. "Disarmed what?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. He just winked at me and tapped his black backpack that was stuffed under the seat. "Can't be too careful these days," he said with this creepy smile. For the next 30 minutes, I was freaking out internally. Like, this is it. This is how I die. On a random Tuesday flight to Denver, I kept pressing the call button, thinking maybe I could get a flight attendant to notice something was off. But every time they came over, this guy would put on this huge fake smile and be like, "Oh, we're fine, just chatting about the weather." The flight attendants would smile back and walk away. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there sweating bullets, trying to figure out if I should make a scene or what. The guy kept muttering stuff under his breath that I couldn't really understand. Something about timing and making sure everything was synchronized. About halfway through the flight, he reaches down and starts unzipping his backpack. I swear to God, my life flashed before my eyes. I'm thinking this is it. I'm about to see a bomb or a weapon or something horrible. But then he pulls out alarm clocks. Like old school, wind-up alarm clocks. The kind your grandma probably had on her nightstand. He had maybe 6 or 7 of them, all different sizes and colors. He starts pulling them out one by one, setting them on his tray table and adjusting all these little dials and buttons. He's being super careful with each one, like they're made of glass or something. "Gotta make sure these are all synchronized," he mumbles to himself. "Can't have them going off at different times." I'm still confused as hell, so I finally ask, "What are those for?" "Clock show in Denver," he says, still messing with the dials. "I collect vintage alarm clocks. Been doing it for 20 years. These babies are worth more than most people make in a month." Then it hits me. "Wait, what did you mean when you said you disarmed it?" He looks at me like I'm the crazy one. "The batteries, man. I took out all the batteries so they wouldn't start ringing during the flight. Can you imagine? 7 alarm clocks going off at 30,000 feet? They'd probably think it was some kind of terrorist thing." I just stared at him for a solid 10 seconds. All that panic, all that fear, because this dude collects alarm clocks and didn't want them making noise on the plane. "You scared the crap out of me," I told him. "Sorry about that," he said, carefully putting the clocks back in his bag. "I probably should have been clearer, but hey, at least now you know I'm not a crazy person, just a guy who really likes old clocks." By the time we landed, I was relieved but also kind of mad. Like, who says I disarmed it about taking batteries out of alarm clocks? But then again, I guess it was better than sitting next to someone who actually talked the whole flight about their job or their kids or whatever. The funniest part was when we were getting off the plane, he handed me his business card. Turns out he owns 3 antique shops in Colorado and makes bank selling this old stuff to collectors. Guy probably makes more money than I do. And here I was thinking he was gonna blow up the plane.